Well, hey there, everybody. Mr. Saad here, and it is a chilly, wheelie day. But I'll tell you, I got this app on my phone that predicts what the weather is going to be, so that way I can wear my warmest coat. And to learn more about predicting, well, let's head inside where it's a bit warmer. Let's go. Well, this is a much warmer place to talk all about predicting. So, what is predicting? Well, it's when you make a smart guess about what might happen next. You know, it's kind of like being a reading detective. You look for clues, think about what you already know, and then make your prediction. So how do we use predicting when we read? Well, when we read a story, our brain doesn't like to just sit there. It likes to get involved. And predicting, it helps us stay focused, understand the story better, think about the characters, and makes reading way more fun. For example, if we read the sentence, Sam put on his swimsuit and grabbed his towel, our brain might predict he's going swimming, and you just use clues plus what you know to make a prediction. But why is predicting useful? Well, predicting helps your brain stay active. It's kind of like exercising, but for your thinking. It also helps you understand new words, notice important details, and get excited about what happens next. Yeah! And guess what? We don't just predict in books, we make predictions in real life all the time. And of course, I've got some great examples for you. Brooklyn felt raindrops on her head. She looked up and saw dark clouds rolling in. She ran inside to grab something before going back outside. Go ahead, hit pause, and make a prediction as to what Brooklyn might have been going inside to get. Well, if you thought she was running inside to get herself an umbrella, you'd be correct. Here's scenario number 2. Krista opened the refrigerator. She took out bread, peanut butter, and jelly. Then she grabbed a plate. Hit pause and make a prediction what Krista might be up to. Well, if you thought Krista was about to make herself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you'd be correct. Those two are pretty easy. So let's move on to scenario number 3 for a bit more of a challenge. Stephanie grabbed her backpack. She added a flashlight, a map, a water bottle. She checked the weather, sunny and warm. She shouted to a friend, "Don't forget the trail guide!" Stephanie slipped on her hiking boots and went out the door. What might Stephanie and her friend be off to do? Well, if you think Stephanie and her friend were off on a beautiful sunny day to go for a hike, you'd be correct. Well, those are pretty believable scenarios, but I've got one that's a little more fictional. You know, made up. Listen very carefully. Here's scenario number 4. 2 brave lady knights approach a towering stone castle, pausing just before a fierce green dragon blocks the entrance. Above, a worried prince peers from a high tower, while a bald, bearded figure in dark glasses leans out the window below, laughing with unmistakable mischief. The knights turn towards the viewer, and with a confident wink, what do you think is going to happen next? Go ahead, hit pause. All right, if you think those 2 lady knights were riding up to the castle to save that prince from that bald bearded guy with glasses, you might be correct. Well, great job, my reading detectives. And remember, predicting isn't about being right or wrong. It's about thinking ahead and using clues. And if you keep practicing, well, your reading brain is going to get stronger and stronger. As always, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll catch you next time. Mr. Saad out. I predict that this winter weather is going to break me. Longest season of my life.